Hello everybody, my name is John Oluwafemiola, and of course this is Frank Talk Show with John Oluwafemi, and we've been off for some time, and now we're back. Today is not the day for Frank Talk Show, but I want to do a kind of introduction of what we'll be doing, what will be our next topic that we'll be discussing. Of course, we are focusing. One of the major concern in the world today is the fact that the quality of education, the level of education, is actually dwindling. The quality of education is seriously, seriously, seriously dwindling, and and sorry for we are very sorry for those people on Facebook. We've started before we click on go live. Yes, of course, what we'll be discussing in our next show would be around education. Of course, we're going to be very, very blunt and very, very direct on the issue of that has to do with education. Of course, we are focusing on Oyo State. Oyo State is a space data state, and one of those major cities, not one of major cities in in the old western region that is well known for its quality when it comes to education, for its outstanding performance when it comes to education. But at some point, we maybe we'll lose focus, or we actually took our gaze off focus, and Oyo State went to number 26 on the performance table when it comes to passing SS3 exams. I want to use a more collective language. Yes, we actually dropped down the ladder, and presently we are trying to, the present government is trying to do its best in putting education back on the track. We are not here to criticize any government, and we are not here to promote any government, or we are here to criticize any government. But what we are here to do is to identify those areas in which we need to improve upon, and what we need to do, and how we need to do it, and what we as citizens, as stakeholders in education, can actually do to help the government in achieving this feat. Of course, I will always say it, and I will continue to say it, that in 2018-2019, I came up with a report on education where I actually mentioned that if we are not careful, it was just an analysis that we did looking at the budget allocation to education in the past, from 2010 to 2018. Yes, and we realized that the amount allocated to education keeps dropping, keeps falling off the ladder, keeps dropping off the ladder. And in 2019, I came up with that analysis, and I said one thing that I said that day was the fact that if we are not careful, the education that we are not spending on will become the problem of insecurity for Nigeria. That as much as we are investing in security, we will not eventually have that secure state if education is not secure. And today, I'm actually not glorifying myself in the fact that Nigeria has found itself in this predicament. But what we are saying is that we need to use data to actually generate facts, to generate solutions to issues. And these are part of the suggestions, recommendations that we have made over time to government. And now today we are going to be our next topic, we are going to be talking about the state of infrastructure in education in Oyo State. A friend of mine reached out to me, said he will want us to discuss something around the state of infrastructure in education. Now, a lot of people actually looked at the fact that yes, we must train the teachers, we must provide teaching aids and all the rest. We focus on the non-tangible, forgetting that the quality of education can only be driven if we have everything in its holistic form. Like, quality starts from what people see as they come into school, what children see in their environment. How conducive is the environment to the teachers? How conducive is this environment to even the students themselves? These are part of the things that we will be discussing in our next discourse, in our next discussion at Frank Talk Show with Femi. So I want you to be expectant, and we are going to be giving it to you back to back. If you think you are frank enough and you want to be on the show, I'm using this opportunity to actually invite you to come and give it to us in governance, environmental accountability, tracking of government projects, the state of governance at local government level. Of course, we are going to dwell so much on the issue of local government, because we all know that local government is local in nature, and of course the state governments are not releasing the rope around the neck of the local government. And these are part of the issues that we have to actually discuss. We are going to discuss all these issues in its holistic form, and I would love to have you by the time we are coming up with these discourse. Once again, my name is John Oluwafemi Ola, and the platform you are on is called Frank Talk Show. You can just visit our Facebook page, and just type fb.com, or just write facebook.com/Frank Talk Show, and you will actually find our videos there. The videos of the interviews we have had, the talk I've actually brought online, a lot of things that will actually be coming up. So I'm inviting you to the next discourse, and I want you to be expectant. Yes, I want you to be expectant. We would like to hear from you, your comment, your opinion, what you want us to talk about, how you want us to talk about it, what you think are the solutions to the topic that we have raised, so that it won't be like as if we are just criticizing the government without solution. Because one thing I give myself to is what I call solution journalism. Seriously, when we identify issues, we need to provide solutions to those issues, and that's what we'll be doing on Frank Talk Show with Femi. My name is Oluwafemi, and I'm here to actually discuss issues in their true sense with you. If you go to our page, you will see on our page we wrote there. We said this show is about people. It's about people and data. We are not just coming up here to just start bamboozling people with just statements without facts. We want to raise statements that are with facts, that are driven by facts, and not just our opinion alone, but statements, the discussion areas that are based on the fact that we have actually analyzed over time. And that is why nobody is just coming on this platform that they are just maybe they are politically motivated, they have sentiments. No, we are bringing people who are familiar with data, who are familiar with facts, who are authorities in the areas of our discussion.